Alright, so you have a battle here against Vulgo from Smogon. And it starts on my Jirachi versus his little pixie or Uxie. And I'm just gonna U-turn out because don't want him setting up on me. I could have used Iron Head, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Now he U-turns out, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to set up my rocks. And I saw that he put his Uxie back in, so I know he's gonna want to set up his rocks. Now at this point I'm not sure if this is a Scarf Uxie or one of those light screen reflect ones, so we'll find out. I'm predicting it's a Scarf one, which is why he switched out on my Jirachi at the beginning, because usually its strategy is to use Trick, but I had a Scarf. But I was wrong, and it turns out to be a reflect light screen one. Now when I see that, I know that there's a Gyarados on his team, and I just happen to be so lucky to roar it in. And right now he has light screen reflect up, which sucks big balls really. And so I can't fool around right now. I have to go straight to Rotom and scare him away with Thunderbolt. And I can't over predict here. Like, I have to use Thunderbolt even though I know he's gonna switch, because if I use Shadow Ball and he stays in, I lose the game. Now he switches in his Flygon, and I'm using Thunderbolt. I know he was gonna U-turn out here because he knows I'm gonna switch. So I stay in and keep using Thunderbolt. However, he's a pro and has 2 electric immunities on his team. So I'm like, damn it. So I switch to my Swampert, and it turns out to be one of those friggin' special based ones, which I hate. And I realize my team's actually kind of weak to that now. So I switch in my Jirachi, predicting the Grass Knot or HP Grass, whatever the hell this guy learns. And he just uses Cross Chop, and then he misses, and then he uses Flamethrower here. Now I knew he's gonna have Flamethrower, but I didn't really want to keep switching over and over and over again. I mean, I could have and worn him down with Life Orb, but I just figured, you know what, let me just kill him. Now, finally the Reflect wore off, and I managed to finish him off. And I kept using Ice Punch here because I figured he's gonna use Pursuit or something, so might as well just like have that 20% chance of freezing him and then being able to switch out. But it didn't freeze him, whatever. Anyway, he switches in his little Pixie now on my Swampert after my Jirachi dies, and then I roar him out because I know he's gonna switch because he's stuck in Pursuit. And in comes his freaking Togekiss, and I hate these things so much. So I switch to my Rotom again. Rotom is saving my ass against these things I hate so much. Gyarados, friggin' Togekiss. And then here I know he's gonna switch, and then I figured, what's the most useless thing on my team right now? Because I've pretty much seen his entire team at this point, and I realize my Doug Trio can't revenge kill anything because half his team floats. And like, so far my Doug Trio, I have played it like 3 times. I haven't used it a single time just because it's primarily there for Heatran and like Electivire and stuff that I hate so much. But whatever, you know. I'm here just stalling his Flygon out, and then he gets confused and he's like, I'm not staying in anymore. Let me just go to Uxie and try to set up some more reflects and light screens. I'm just like, god damn it, I hate this. So let me just set up a bunch of Calm Minds, and I think I've had 1 Calm Mind at this point, and I'm just like, okay, let me just see how much this does, and it does jack shit, and I'm like, this is gonna suck because of that light screen and reflect he has up right now. Now he comes in with his Flygon, and it's a pretty good system he has going here because Uxie is slower than me, so I attack first, and then Flygon is faster than me, so he gets out. And using that system, I can never hit his Flygon, and that kind of sucks because Flygon is the thing I rather kill rather than Uxie. But I end up just recovering off my lost damage and just stalling him out in general. I just want these friggin' reflects and light screens to go away. So here I'm just like, okay, let me just keep using Calm Mind because he's not really doing much to me. And I figured he's not going to keep doing much to me. And he U-turns out again, and this time he goes to his Gyarados. And here I'm like, I have like 4 or 5 Calm Minds up. A Grass Knot should be able to finish off regardless of the light screen. And even if it didn't, the most he could do is taunt me, and taunting is like whatever. But I get a critical hit, and you know, it didn't really matter that much because it was definitely a 2-hit kill. And here I'm pretty sure he thought my hidden power was ice because of how I was using it, predicting his Flygon, you know. And but the whole time I was just using it in case he decides to switch in a Scizor. I was kind of baiting the Scizor the entire time. But yeah, he comes in with his Togekiss, and I thought he was going to use Air Slash the first time, but he used Nasty Plot. I'm like, oh god damn it, this is going to be horrible. Because the thing I hate now has double his special attack, and now 3 times his special attack, which is the best. Okay, so I'm just hidden powering, hoping that he doesn't end up having full health by the time I switch out. Because if I start Calm Mining right now, he's gonna have full health and end up flinching me, and then it's just going to be horrible. These things are the worst. Now I know how people feel when I use my Drachi's Iron Head all the time. I actually fell in love with that move, Iron Head, on my Drachi. I don't know if you noticed, but I had it on my the past 3 teams just because it's the best. Now he used Air Slash and I flinched, and I'm like, I guess it's karma for the many times I've done this to people. So he's a pro of his Togekiss, and I'm just like, okay, Thunderbolt is gonna kick his ass, right? But no, this Togekiss is like hardcore. It's a hardcore Togekiss, and it survives a stab Thunderbolt from a Rotom. And I'm just like, this is the worst. How am I gonna beat this thing? But then I send in my late game sweeper, and Dragonite uses Extreme Speed. I thought that since he had a lot of special defense, his defenses must be kind of weak. So I'm thinking Extreme Speed would finish him off, and it did. And then I remembered that his entire team right now is in the red. So I'm just like, okay, I can keep Extreme Speeding and pretty much just win the game right now with this Extreme Speed. And that's what happens. It was a good game. Required me to predict a lot. And hopefully I can give you guys a battle sometime soon. Alright, see you later.